Good morning. I am returned. We are doing stuff as usual. We have a view. Dare I click on the news icon? I don't know if that build has changed. That build number has changed much. So I will go over here and see if it says January. It does say January. Okay, we're good. You never know. You never know when it will be different. What am I doing? I don't know. Let's just continue. Try not to pick locks while people are looking. It upsets them, yes. Okay. Something is happening. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Sometimes I remember things what no decent person talks about. That's fair. Can unlock many useful skills in the skills menu.
Still alive. I wonder if God's helping me. Or just mocking me.
We're not playing it yet.
Little column A, little column B.
And don't forget,
all right.
Cake and prizes for all winners, and everyone's a winner.
What are we doing? Well, let's see. We're over here on this island. I can't remember why. Let's find out. Help Lionel's business when it next opens. So that's a nighttime to daytime thing. It's very specific. Then we have these things. So I need to go and see Sally. I might actually try to do that the night before the fulfilling this, if that's permitted. In the meantime, I wish I knew why it was that I came back here, because there is... Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, to help Lionel. There he is. Okay. What time is it? In game. It's 7:45 a.m.
Like a downer. You can't have downers,
Not really
right?
a lot that we can do right now.
And now, the catchy new song from our favorite new band.
What have I got here? Yeah, these shoes are going to go away soon. Let's see. Do we have replacements? Yes, we do. Good. Excellent. Apparently we have this uniform that we'll be wearing at some point, perhaps, for some reason. Just trying to decide if there was something or other that needed doing. No, I think we're just gonna go to the, we're gonna go rest. We're gonna go to the other hatch. We're gonna sleep for a while. We will do some nighttime activities, which might actually involve going and breaking into that interplanetary travel agency. We'll kind of see what happens from there. San George. Pretty sure, yeah, because that's where the other thing is. Okay. Travel!
All aboard for Camelot, Rivendell, Cair Paravel, and the Emerald City!
It's good he's able to maintain his sense of humor throughout this whole horrible thing.
Cow down there.
I don't know, man. Let me see. All right. I know, I feel as though I'm missing something. I can't remember what it is. I'll figure it out. Ah, Wait a minute. Among other things, you need to do this. And then I will feel better. Good, good. Been having to check to make sure the that has been working ever since I had a bit of a glitch. And what I mean by that is the chat window. All right. So that's 8:03 p.m. Is it? No, it's not. That's 6:03 p.m. That's 8:03 p.m. if you want to sleep for 12 hours. Which, you know, why not? There's really nothing to do but sleep until you get where you want to go. Pretty much.
It's been a hard day's night, that was.
1 cup of flour. However, if you really like the taste of barley, you can always mix in 2 cups to 1 cup of flour. It'll have a more crumbly or cake.
Now that just changed. Let me look over here. Now it's going to be with as usual constable tomorrow. There when he opens up store tomorrow. Time for guard duty. I'd best get over to helpline. I'll deal with his unwelcome associates. I'll have to stand where that red Bobby usually does and make sure no one thuggish trespasses in the odds and bobs or odds and ends. That's where it gets weird, right? Because I could go there, but they're not going to let me in until morning, right? Is that not the way of things?
Like consistency.
Hmm.
I'll have a crumble cake. You
Okay. I mean, unless I actually have to be there. Do I have to be there all night? It's kind of nuts, right? It's saying 8 p.m. I am slightly concerned about that. I mean, should we go for that? Is that a thing we want to... Fine. Here, let's waste some time doing that. So the question is, do they want you to stand there all night, or do they want you to wait until it opens?
You've got oil to fry them in.
Now boarding, Epsilon's only on platform 3, London Hatchery and Conditioning Centre.
I mean, it's gonna be...
Only on platform
It's not gonna be possible to get in there soon.
Ah, fond memories cowering from the bombs with Mum, Dad and Percy.
Lay under your house. A bit of sawdust is just the thing to mix
There's
in.
a question about how that works, right?
And the same goes for wheat chaff.
Lionel's is down there. That's the question, right? You know, this is, yeah. Here, let's just do this. I have no idea what's happening. Maybe I'll figure it out eventually. Okay. I'm going to reload the last game that we saved, which was day 25. January 26th, day 34. March 9th. I think that's the one. Usually it's slot 5 these days. Yes, that one specifically. I can't see as far at night.
I can't believe I'm still alive. More or less. Ow. How did I manage to crawl back here?
No idea. Alright. So, in theory, right?
We're not playing it
I'm gonna
yet,
wait here.
so you're all right. And don't forget, it will be Kate.
Until 1944. An interesting year.
Cake and prizes
Well,
for all
you've
winners.
made your bed, Arthur, haven't you?
Hot water over partly sprouted barley.
It just bothers me because it says assume the position as soon as night falls, and so I'm wondering if I have to be there like all night.
There are bags and bags full of
Oh,
used
what's going on? Alright. So, let's try that again. Maybe more daytime type thing.
used barley into flour.
Night's coming on.
Assume the position, it says. Okay.
Morning.
You guard the shop. Okay. Sure.
Well, 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 Lionel. Your constable shrunk a bit, hasn't he?
Yes.
Who's gonna protect you now?
You best clear off. My friend's going to settle your hash.
Oh, are you?
You heard Lionel. Clear off.
Alright, he's got a rolling pin. What shall we use to settle his hash? We could use a cleaver. We could use the golden knocker. A lead pipe is faster, though. Requires less effort for more damage. Let's use the lead pipe. Alright. This is very creepy. No, we've escaped. We're past the V-meat part. So this is a different shop owner. This is a different, perhaps less unscrupulous shop owner. We're still going to bludgeon this person.
You better not be here when I get back with my mates.
That was incredible. Thank you. Oh, I hope you can handle yourself as well when there's more than one of them.
There we go. It's the weird thing is that this was supposed to be happening. Yes. This was supposed to be happening in the morning, but it's like as soon as night is about to fall, they allow you to guard the shop. So I have no idea if it's a bug or if it's a feature. Here they are.
There's a bastard. Get him.
I knew you'd come back. Help me.
Back for more punishment, are ya?
Shall we throw a grenade at them? It might be a bit much. I'm not sure. Also, I may not have time to aim the bloody thing. Yeah, they're gonna be over here before I can really do much of that. So I'll just do this.
No. No.
Ah!
You bastard. Work up, you.
Go down!
Downer. Get happy.
That was incredible. Inspiring.
Is it?
I can't thank you enough. Here, take this. Or you can open just about anything mechanical with this.
Is time skipping? I can't tell. Alright, now we have some corpses. Multi-tool. Excellent. Let's take all their stuff and then figure out what to do with them. So let me see.
All right. Lovely day for it.
So that quest is done. Let's see. I think you'll be slinking back here anytime soon. Later should be free of trouble here. Let's see. I don't know. I never know whether I had to read this top to bottom or bottom to top because of the way this whole thing comes in. Yeah, Leon McDuffin first cries hold enough. I get patched up and ready for more trouble. And off he scurries. The city's back with more muscle. I don't doubt him. And don't forget, well, he's back with a couple of friends. To never the first time, I shall have to use some more convincing arguments, or at least the same arguments delivered more forcefully. I don't think he'll be slinking back here anytime soon. Lionel should be free of trouble here on out. Okay. Aside from, you know, the 3 corpses in his in his shop, but you know these things happen. I'm gonna figure out how to deal with this. Do we move the bodies or do we just leave them there? 'Cause, I mean, there's not really anywhere to hide them. Oh well. That's... I think we're just going to decide that's a different problem. I mean, I guess we could bring them back around to this alley if they want to do that. I mean, just for the sake of being friendly. Oh, there's the cop now, suddenly. Never mind, we're good.
How can I help you?
You... Oh, well. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be just fine. Yeah. It's decoration, yes. Decoration for the shop. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the hatch and go to the next place. Why did they just leave that sitting open? Full of drugs. Hey, Bing. Are you okay? Yeah, you're okay. Are you? Are his feet submerged? His feet are submerged. He cannot move. Oh, well.
Except for the night. We would never know the stars.
I've been dared to pick the body up. I don't know. Oh, no. The shop's closed now. It's 9 o'clock. Can't get in anymore. That's unfortunate. I've already done the carrying a body through the streets quest anyway, so that was surprisingly was able to pass several cops without them saying anything. It was a strange experience. I've done most of this game as a strange experience. Let's see. Do I need to heal myself? That might be a good question. Yeah, a little bit. let's see. Hatch. There's the hatch. Oh yeah, and let me set aside this freaking noise. Gathering more objects. I am on, I think it's just the standard difficulty, so it's not, it's the one in the middle, I think. I can't remember. Actually, I think I have a way of checking. I can find out. Go to your inventory, Jim. There you go. Okay, no crafting components, but I have a frying pan I want to get rid of. So many frying pans. Alright, and a rolling pin. Or a percentage of a rolling pin, as they have. And that's like most of it, I think. What did he give me? He gave me a multi-tool of some kind. More drugs, yay. Just curious. That's the lightning rod. That's the electrolock shocker. Huh. Oh, cool. Disarm tripwire traps. Access. Finally! I've been wanting one of those for such a long time. Excellent. Cool, cool. And where are we point-wise? 7 points. I can now make them bleed more often. So I can get that. No, I can't get that yet. Actually, I can't even get that yet. Why am I even looking at this? Because it's there. Alright. This is going to take on. So, next week. This is an excellent question. Are we talking about just in this time slot next week? Because this is an ongoing thing. So I'm going to be doing this same game until I tire of it or it ends, pretty much. In this particular time slot. And I've got a bunch of other various types of gamery going on at other times. Hopefully. What am I doing? Just trying to remember what I'm doing. I forget. I always forget. Okay, no, that's done. So I'm going back to the other island and doing that. Yes, good, okay. For the tabletop RPGs that I'm going to be doing, I will be later today. We are doing the Cold Ruins of Last Life, and it's a setting for Dungeon World where we're all undead. Tomorrow evening, we will be doing.
If you don't know where you're going, you surely will get
I'm
there.
going to be doing one shot of Life on Mars, which is a jamless game about the first man mission to Mars.
I'd really love to know why that particular bin smells of cheese.
It's an interesting question, and how that mission affects people. And then during the week, Wednesday, I've got a Dungeon World campaign, short campaign. This that we're still doing.
Golly, have we come to the end of our
the
time?
third of 4.
Of course we have.
Of those.
The fog is rolling in.
Those sessions, and then Thursday evening we're going to premiere a world-building show, hopefully. I just have to get all of my ducks in a row there and make sure we're good. That is an older podcast that I did once that I'm trying to resurrect here in streaming, so we shall see how that goes. I must save the game before I leave. But that's what's coming up most immediately. And let's see. Let's save over number 6. Yeah, I'm excited about getting Crucible of Realms back off the ground. Hopefully, that's what it's called. Yes, it's like it was a thing where we used to do this thing where, and the podcasts are still up online over at crucibleofrealms.com if there's any interest. It's the audio version that we did a few years back, and that was basically us. We would just build a world every episode. That was pretty much the premise. So that was a lot of fun, and we would have guests on and what have you. And we're gonna this first episode, we're just gonna see if we can do it again. It's just gonna be the three of us who were on that. And after that, we'll have to see what happens. Ah, wait a minute. Mustn't go into that square. They will recognize me. You're going to do that's very cool, Lulu. That's very cool. You're doing the ASMR D&D video. That's cool. With associated world building, I'm presuming. So that's awesome. Let me see. Yes, north. Cool. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Once we've figured out kind of how we're doing it, we're going to try to do it monthly, hopefully. And we'll might need to breathe. Oxygen masks might be helpful. There we go. Yeah, once we've made sure we can actually like put it together and get it scheduled and all that, then definitely want to jump into that. There we go. Oxygen. Oxygen's good for you. Let's see. Also terribly thirsty. Let's take off the oxygen, the gas mask, and let us drink something. Actually, we're also hungry, so let me see if we have any of those things that do both. We do not have any stew. We should get more stew. We also are carrying rotten apples for some reason. Scotch! That'll do it. No, it won't. No, we don't have any of the 2-in-1s. But we will have some pie. And then we shall have some water. Let's see, where are we? There we are. Ah, the Interplanetary Travel Agency, okay. Now, I'm going to save the game again, because this is about to get weird. I know, right? Oh, crap, I gotta eat. Yes. Just very suddenly, just sneaks up on you. When you least expect it. So this is going to get kind of tricky, not only because their Bobby's out. Okay. Actually, the fog will help cover us a little bit. Yeah, because there are doctors out there, and that's also dangerous. Ah. Let me see, do I have those atomizers? Yeah, I got the mask on right now. I've got 3 of them. Don't know how long this is going to last, but I should probably actually apply one of them shortly before I go in there, because doctors can smell you out. Also, probably should not go in there while the Bobby is walking right past. Did they turn around? They did. Hey, how's it going? I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything except this. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. That is terrifying. Alright. Let me actually put on my burglary gear. Need to choke him out. Let's see. Here we go. Actually gonna use one. I hope I have a while. Okay, he's gonna come back in a moment. You go to the dumpster. Come on. Gotcha. Whoa. Okay. That was terrifying. What else do we have? Okay, I can try to get in there. I can search the Irishman. Okay. I don't think that Bobby is really going to be much of a problem. So I can try going up to that window, or I can try picking this lock. I know. It's a very strange thing. I can probably take off the mask now. Wait, no, wrong thing. There. Alright. I can use my multi-tool to pick the lock. Okay. I'm also curious about what's it. Ah! I mean, I want to search this area. I'm also terribly curious about what's over here. I'm actually kind of worried about what those lights might be. They're just lights. Okay. Is that the same staircase? Yes, it's the same staircase. Okay. Enter Sally's flat. Okay. I guess we're doing this.
Now try not to fuck this up. You need a letter of transit. And an old
Yes,
friend.
go in wearing burglary gear. I'm sure that'll go well.
Oh, Sally. Sally? Sal? Sally who?
Arthur! Oh. Come to have a go at me again.
I used to think about what I'd say if I ever ran into you again. But, being a complete arse was sort of improvising there.
Look, this is not a spectacular time.
You said you know General Bing.
Yeah, he's a client. A pharmaceutical client. I haven't had sex with anyone in 10 years, and if I did, it wouldn't be with that man.
Good.
Did you really come here for a letter of transit? Or did you just need an excuse?
Well, I, sort of do need the letter of transit.
Oh, Arthur. If you're really gonna do something spectacularly stupid, these might come in handy.
Thanks.
They make your pupils look teeny tiny, just like Joy does, but they have utterly no effect.
About the letter.
Could you do something for me?
Of course. What?
I need a bottle of cod liver oil. Look, I'd really like one.
Cod liver oil? Why on earth would you want cod liver oil? Like your mum used to torment you with?
I wish I could remember her. You know how Joy fucks up your memories.
Why? Why would you want to remember your mum?
If it's too much to ask.
Well, I was kind of hoping for absolutely I will ask my friend the General for a rotten scrap of paper just for old time's sake. I'm being an arse again, aren't I?
I'll get it for you. The letter. I'm not crazy, but I am always a little extra complicated. You used to understand.
I'll get it for you. I mean, I'll try.
You were always the best of the lot. I've missed you so.
I really should go.
You don't have to.
I really have to.
Arthur. Thanks.
I'll just go.
Yeah, there was a...
Oh, I meant to say.
Yeah.
Cod liver oil. Dr. Verloc has some at the labs on Usglass. He keeps a whole private stash of rare ingredients. I'm sort of persona non grata there. See, I'm the competition. Look,
Oh,
be
great.
careful.
Yeah, there is a strange sort of memory thing, and so I'm not sure exactly precisely what the deal was. But he did apparently lie about his age a while back when they were going to put him on the train. And they took his brother Percy. That's the current story. That's what happened. And then... yes, because apparently he actually was still the right age to go on the train, but why did Sally kiss me? It's not possible that she really wants me, is it? Because that is a consummation devoutly to be wished, and when you want something that much, you tend to miss the signs that you have lost all touch with reality. I know it, man. But for one shining moment, I was the hero at the end of the movie, and I got the girl, and then I pulled away. Why did you pull away, Arthur? Because I was plummeting to earth and I had seconds to grab a parachute. I told her I was there about a letter of transit back into the city. She thought I was just there to see her again. Which one is true? I've been lying to myself about so many things for so long, I no longer trust myself at all. That is fair. Before the great lips debacle, I managed to bring up her mom. Brilliant. She misses dear old mom. The woman tried to poison her, and did in her entire fucking family. Why did I tell her I'd get her cod liver oil? Because she can get a letter of transit from jolly old General Bing. How is that man still a vaguely important person after what he did in the war? Because I can never say no to Sally. I could say no to Percy, but not to Sally. Why in dog's name can I never say no to Sally? It is very sad. And I think there's still some memory weirdness about Percy as well. There's something that hasn't clicked into place yet, and I'm very interested to see what that is. I have not seen a playthrough beyond this point. I think I actually have not seen up to quite this point before. So I've seen playthroughs of a lot of the stuff that comes before this, but I'm actually entering territory here that is stuff I have yet to investigate. So this is going to be interesting to me. Let's see. What else are we looking at here? Why am I looking at my inventory? I don't know. Kind of looking at this. Hayworth Labs. Okay, Hayworth Labs is on the home of Usglass. Off I go. Alright, I think that's the one with... that's that factory down there, so... it's a possibility. Now I have enough points to get more things. Let's see, so we can either do double damage on people from behind, we can do this strange holding thing that I will not have the patience to figure out how it works, or I can make people bleed more often. I know there was a time I desperately wanted this one, back when I thought I was going to be able to just sneak up on people a lot. It doesn't seem to work out that way. Yeah, I mean... nah. I shall, it's not too big a deal. Yeah, it's one of those things where I want... the only thing I want to do is try to figure out the various puzzles on my own if I can, but it's, you know, it's not too big a deal. It is a game. I am going to choose bleeding. I shall choose blood. There we are. I mean, we're going to end up with all of these anyway, so it's not really a choice so much as it's a choice of when you do what. Alright. Back down we go. Oh, okay, so that's when we can get in there. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to break into her thing. If she's going to give that to me eventually, I should not break into her place. As though I still have a moral compass. Okay. Well, hopefully that doctor will stay down. Alright. On with the gas mask. On with the trainers. On with a nice suit. Nope, not doing anything, officer. Just hanging out. Being a completely model citizen. Alright. So, Hayworth Labs is down here. So, I don't know if it's... I don't know what time of day to do that. I will try doing that during the day, I think. So now it is time to ransack houses. Because as I said, after a while you have no moral compass in this game. I had one for a little while. I'm not sure where it went. Evening, officer. I was totally not in that house you were just guarding. Alright. Why, look, here's a house. Oh dear. Go to bed! Why are you up so late? Oh, good lord. I think, it's a good... I have a number of games in my queue, that I want to look at, you know, coming up, different, and again, I guess I should ask, are we talking, video games, or are we talking, tabletop games, because that's a good question. I know that I've got in my queue for future video games, I'm going to be looking at Frostpunk and a few other, there's like the King's Quest that they redid. I'm going to have to cause this person to become unconscious very soon, I fear. Just wait for them to... Just wait for them.
Just resting my feet.
Well, they'll show up soon.
Sorry to bother.
Oh, she was carrying a shovel. Okay, let's put you over here. I've got several in a queue. I think in retro games I was trying to decide if I was going to look at Grim Fandango next, or if I was going to look at maybe doing Age of Mythology. I just finished the Gold Rush Anniversary Edition on the Sunday morning slot, and so I'm going to go to one of those two, although tomorrow morning I may be actually taking a break and not video gaming until the week after. Let me put that on. I have to put on our night work clothes. Oh, right, yes. And I will carry the slightly less harmful weapon. There may be a makeup campaign at some point. We don't know. As far as the tabletop games go, I was actually working on that on the schedule last night for new ones. And I've got a few things that I have kind of in mind. Sorry, I'm horrible at multitasking. But let's see, I'm gonna probably do, let's see, within the next little bit, I know next month we're looking at doing a, what am I doing for the short campaign next month? Grave makeup. Yes, yes. That is saltpeter, excellent, we can use that. Yet another frying pan. An apple. What are we going to be doing next next month? Is that honey? No, that's just an empty jar. Okay. I'm gonna be doing something. Hang on. Now that it's in my brain wants me to look at it and see what it is. I'm going to do that real quick just because it's here in front of me. And I was working on the thing and it needs to be there. So yeah, next month's campaign is going to be it's the hack I did of Lady Blackbird. It's RVR. It's Shakespearean robots in space. That's going to be the campaign next month, and then I'm going to do several one-shots, 3 one-shots from Deadlands Noir. Which is sort of horror noir type setting. Or horror noir western, actually, more than anything else. Oh, no worries. And that'll be next month, and then I started planning stuff out as far as August. I'm going to be working on a new graphic for that. Maybe tonight, we'll see. People all over the place. Alright. And so that'll be a thing. Open the flue first! Make sure fire's out before putting in paper. Yes, I love that they have to leave. They leave themselves notes all over the place because they can't remember crap. And I've got other things going. I know in future campaigns I'm going to be doing Tremulous one month, which is again, sort of a powered by the apocalypse Cthulhu type deal.
I'd best be off home.
And I'm going to do a short campaign of Durance eventually, which is sort of stuff taking place on a prison planet.
I suppose I should go find out.
I know, right? Well, they're on drugs. They've got to do something with their
I
time.
wonder what Uncle Jack's bedtime story is
Lord.
tonight. I'd better get to bed.
All right, I've had it with you. Ah!
I better get home before I fall asleep.
We're doing a lot of walking around right now. Oh, bloody hell. Okay.
Oh my. No wonder I'm so tired. Oh.
Okay, you coming back?
I wonder what the wife's got on the stove. I suppose I should go find out. I'd better get home before I fall asleep on my feet.
Good Lord.
I wonder what Uncle Jack's bedtime story is tonight. It is, isn't it?
No. Drugs don't necessarily cause tidiness, but I have a feeling that, well, you know, they have to fill their lives with something if they're on Joy and they can't remember anything that they've done, so.
It is late, isn't it?
I locked it.
I wonder what the wife's got on the stove.
Alright, I gotta figure out
I should go find out.
how to deal with this guy.
Oh, look at the toy.
These guys. I don't think they're gonna see me fairly close because. Alright, and you're coming back.
What's that?
Crap.
Where did you go?
Ah!
I better get home before I fall asleep on my feet.
Ah! Yeah.
I wonder what Uncle Jack's bedtime story is tonight. I better get in bed.
You know, the funny thing is,
Oh my. I wonder I'm
he's
so
reading the
tired.
same story. He's reading the same story over and over again. Or it could just be a recording. It's hard to say. The funny thing about this is that they have that, to me anyway, is that they've got that whole
I suppose I should go find out.
in-game
I'd best be off home.
looping happening that is explained away by the fact that they're on drugs that makes them forget what they've done. So of course they're doing the same things over and over again. Good lord.
It is late, isn't it?
Yes, very late. Okay, you're coming down. I think I did change their route slightly.
Please don't make a fuss.
Yay!
Uncle Jack's bedroom.
Okay. So many shovels. Okay, that's gonna make it easier. It's that is how things go sometimes. That is how things go sometimes.
I'm so tired.
There's sometimes you just thing gets in your head. Oh, everything's fine. Yeah. I believe you. Let's see. Ransack! Ransack! Steel duck! Yes. Okay.
I wonder what the wife's got on the stove. I suppose I should go find
Okay,
out.
now you just gotta track this fella and find some way to deal with that.
I better get home before I
And you could use a distracting duck, but you can just sneak up on them. Alright, come on. Here we go. Yes!
Personal.
Yes. Poppies will make them sleep. Atomizer! Yes, good, excellent. Need those. Search the vanity. Another atomizer, great! I need those. Okay, good. There's stuff down there. Can't see, can't get at it, but there's stuff. Wait, feathers, okay. Why not? I'm realizing you have to like duck down and look under the beds. This is a hard. Okay, small table. Ooh, screw. Already had one of those, but that's fine. Okay. Alright. Empty pill bottle, sure, why not? Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Credenza. Alright, let's see what's in here. No people, that's good. Alright. All of their they're very careless leaving their stuff just in, sitting in their drawers and in their closets and such. Very careless. Sewing kit, excellent. Okay. Alright. Safe. Excellent. 10 sovereigns, a Jimmy bar, 2 spiky bricks, and a power cell. Not terrible. I don't even know why I'm sneaking now. I've made everyone unconscious. Alright. see. Yeah, little phone box. Okay. I am carrying. Yes, I'm gonna have to make a drop off before I try another house. It's also 4 in the morning, so they'll probably be it for this particular evening. Ah! Walk down the stairs, Arthur. Don't leap down the stairs. Yes! That's the best place for them! Just lock everything away and just lock all of your possessions away in a safe. It's very careless of them leaving things in a safe that can be so easily zapped. Let me go ahead and put her inside the house. Also, in case people wander by, back here. There we go. Alright. And now we shall put back our respectable clothing. Our trainers are almost used up. Alright, so we have a mission to go to Hayworth Labs, which I'm going to do in a little bit, but first I'm going to get probably a little bit of sleep. Sleep is a good idea. I have heard about this. Is she okay? Yeah, no, that's yeah, no. These things happen. Alright. Alright. Let's see, back to the hatch. That's the Litter Transit. Yeah, Hayworth Labs is down there on that island. I have to figure that out. Sally also gave us more drugs, did she not? You see, did she just give us more sunshine, or was it... I guess it... I don't know, I can't remember how much sunshine I had. So many drugs! I don't know what's what anymore. Alright. Let's see. Where are we? Turn left. Good evening, Oscar. Nothing happening. Everything's fine. Everything's absolutely fine. Mustn't disturb the giant, terrifying robot. Let's go this way. Oh, goodness. Good night. Take care. Thank you for coming by. It's much appreciated. Rest well. Did I just drop the gas mask? I just dropped the gas mask. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. There we go! Already searched that one. Okay. I never know where I am. I'm sure I'll figure out where I am sooner or later. Where are any of us, really, truly? Do we know? On a spiritual level. I don't know. Alright. On a metaphysical level.
I wonder if this is how Percy felt. Not fitting in anywhere.
It could be. No idea. Oh, don't worry about that. You fit in just fine. Now go down into the hatch that leads to the sewers. and put away your stolen objects. With absolute normality. So many frying pans. I don't know if I have enough frying pans. Alright. And move that shovel, and move that shovel. Let's see where we are here. Yam! Move the yam. Move the apples. Move the shrooms. Move the other shrooms. Move the strange meat. Move the raw meat. And 2 of the canteens. And that will do it. I'm going to hold on to the rest, I think. And the bricks. And this brick. And the ducks. And the bottles. And one of those. Anything else? I think that's everything. Drugs! Weapons. Let's go to our highly advanced chemistry lab. Wherever that is. It's over here, yeah? Yes! And do some things here. We need more chlorine. Where do we get more chlorine? Chlorine? Chlorine. Where do we get more of it? That's the question. Another thing of vinegar. It's important. Okay. I have 95 teacups. I think I have enough teacups. I have enough tea. I have so many supplies here that I could make that I just don't need yet. It's the terrifying thing. I have an embarrassment of riches when it comes to that. Cricket bat. Put that away. The cricket bat. Okay. Better. Now what? Sleep. Just for a couple of hours.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Well, wakey, wakey, everyone. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, dear friend. Good morning.
Remember? I wonder if he even remembers the melody that he is singing. It seems to change as he is singing it, as does the key. Yeah. A little concerned about Hayworth Labs, but we'll see what we can do. Because if I gotta break into that place, this is gonna get seriously weird. Yeah.
You can take your joy immediately.
Oh, he just runs all the time. It doesn't matter.
You, Mr. Dalrymple, will be giving hopscotch lessons right out in front of Mississippi Park. Now, if you don't know how to hopscotch or need to brush up on the rules, be sure to attend Mr. Dalrymple's lessons.
Great.
And I see here that the Church of St.
This is the nearest bench. I'm gonna save here.
I don't caller will be Marjorie Flowers.
Oh, bloody hell.
With the competition.
That's what I needed.
Get up, get dressed, and get out. Don't let the nation in the way or you'll feel like a down. And we can't have downers, right? Smashing. And now...
we go. We shall save this game. And we shall see what is happening with our lives. Alright. Take a stab at this. Let's find out what's here. I have no idea how many times we're going to end up doing this, because this looks terribly dangerous and frightening, but we will see. Let me also check my suit. Yeah, I need to... My shoes have worn out. Let's put those on. Actually, shall we put on our respectable shoes, since we're just going to be walking into the lab, not necessarily doing a lot of running? We'll see. Just want to see what's where, man. There's a streak of blood under the door. So we can interact with that intercom. We could go over here and leap off the cliff. No, let's not do that. Yeah, we have to interact with that intercom. Okay. This will be interesting. I'm so looking forward to coming in here. Alright, here we go.
Sorry, sir. There has been a slight hiccup in the disposition of the lab, and it is currently in isolation. No one in, no one out. Please come back later.
I'm a reporter. I'm supposed to interview Dr. Verloc. Oh, I hope he hasn't forgotten.
Oh, a journalist, eh? Have you got your press pass?
I left it at the office.
Well then, you'd best go back and get it, haven't you?
So a press pass gets me in. Amazing what people will do to get in the newspaper. Maybe I can go talk to Mrs. Oliphant at the Au Courant. See if she's got a
Okay.
spare press pass.
I remember seeing the Au Courant somewhere. Start spreading the news. Alright.
Just, watching the day go by.
Let me see. So I need a press pass. Start spreading. I'll need to convince these bobbies to let me in. Sounds like press pass would do the job. I wonder if I can get Mrs. Oliphant at the Au Courant to give me back my old press pass. Used to be in the press? Interesting. I wonder if Mrs. Oliphant could use another reporter. She always liked me. I was a damn good reporter too until I sort of disappeared on her. Yeah. There's a mission you can accomplish by talking to people. That's amazing. So that's back over here. You can head that way. Yeah. You can go ahead and put these back on. Where's the trainers? Creepy doctor sitting there. Yeah. Let's get by there. Ah. Alright. Okay, here we are. And there's the doctor. I want to save the game, but I need to do some stuff here. Alright. Un momento, por favore. Okay. Let us continue to stab into this thing.
You will take your joy immediately. You will take your joy immediately.
Oh, great. Alright, let's take a stab at this.
My old office. That was fun, being a reporter. Receptionist is out for coffee. Typical. How am I supposed to get upstairs then?
So, let's put on proper shoes. Are there two people sitting there?
Excuse me, the door upstairs is locked.
Just like my sisters, always pester, pester, pester.
Pardon me, pardon me? Do you think someone could let me upstairs?
How rude! Can't you see I'm working?
Right. I think they'd probably mind if I searched this table. Popped out for some of the good coffee back in a flash. Will I be trespassing if I walk through this door? There's a cop coming.
Lovely day for it.
What?
Yep.
We just lived in one place. That's all. She'll come back with the coffee. Just she.
A lady can't go without coffee these days. I think if someone would just have a bloody wedding, then I could get a cup of coffee.
I've a sneaking
Don't stop
suspicion that they
pestering
want
me,
some
I'll
coffee.
murder someone, I swear I will. If I don't get some coffee soon, I'm gonna shoot somebody.
Excuse me, the door upstairs is locked.
Not now! I can't stand tea. I must have coffee.
Ah. I mean, Will they mind if I look around here? I suspect they might. Mrs. Tingle's Lily Liver Delight. Garden Club President Camilla Tingle is best known for her lovely garden. She was always fond of foxgloves, but stopped growing them years ago after her neighbor, the late Mrs. Boyle of Ludsholme, accidentally used foxglove to season a soup. However, Mrs. Tingle has discovered that many other flowers may be safely included in recipes. Lily bulbs taste like onions, she says. We fry them up with V-meat for our Sunday supper. Delicious! For a floral feast, try her recipe. 3 lily bulbs chopped, 1 pound of meat, any kind, butter or any congealed fat. Stir in pan together until brown. Do not drain fat. Okay. Can I now make this recipe? Is that how that works? I'm very concerned they're going to see me taking stuff and not like it. Uncle Jack has a cold. Eagle-eyed wellies may have noticed that some of Uncle Jack's shows have been repeats recently. This is no cause for concern. Uncle Jack merely has a light cold. He assures his viewers that he is taking plenty of joy and hot soup and should be right as rain. Should soon be right as rain. Yes, sure. How are they going to replace him? I wonder. I mean, he can hack it. Scargill miners feeling festive. Last week, many citizens in the vicinity of the village's main modeling facility heard what seemed at first to be a loud explosion. No need to worry. It seems that those jolly miners could not wait for the annual Victory Day celebration to set off fireworks. The company apologizes for any alarm the noise may have caused. Greetings, Hawkeye. How's it going? I'm sitting here just trying to figure out where the line is between stuff I can do in here and stuff I can't. Because I'm sort of visiting this place to try to find work, and there's a cop, you know, and that kind of means that I probably shouldn't be going around picking locks and stealing things, but old habits die hard. He might frown on it if he sees me picking a lock. Can I save the game? I can. I'll just end up outside if I restore, but let us save. I'll go back to slot 5. I've forgotten what was there in any case. If I wanted to reset the day, I guess. Alright. Limit joy to once per hour. It's not gonna help. Doesn't seem to be bothering them. Hey, how's it going? Not doing anything illegal at all. Not even a little bit. What's this? Employee card. Good. Yeah, that's interesting. That's for Charles Dodgson over there, who looks actually a lot like Arthur, so that's going to be helpful. Do I dare try picking this lock with this guy watching? Do I dare? I'm going to save the game first because I actually just got something that's probably going to be terribly useful.
I saw that.
Oh crap.
Stop making us miserable!
He did it. I know
They did it. I know they did.
Oh crap.
Brace yourself, Arthur.
The killer's
Right, that cuts it.
Ah, dear. This is not going well.
I've had it with you.
Oh, wrong way. Yep, this is not going well. Ah, for goodness sake.
Your joy immediately.
There we go. Ah, for goodness sake.
You're only making it hard for yourself.
Let's let them calm down a bit. Let's let them calm down. Yep, there we go. Let's let the joy settle in. Let them forget that I was ever there.
You take your joy immediately.
Round 2. I mean, I could just choke him out. That would probably be frowned upon. Like, how badly do I need to search these desks? I think that's really the question. Make coffee reminder. If you drink the last of the crabgrass tea, kindly make another pot for others.
I bet if I got the coffee machine working, they'd all head off to the kitchen for a nice cup of joe.
Can I take the beans? Yep. Don't need the moldy bread. I think if I search these cupboards, it might upset them. Or they won't care. No, I'm not going to take them down. Alright. That's got them interested. Not you. We understand. Is that everything? I think it is. So, let's see. Disarm the traps. That's it for that particular short spike. Alright. This is great. I have no idea what's happening now.
Let's see if I can get Mrs. Oliphant to give me my old job back and my old press pass.
Yeah, that's just that thing. I probably could get through with that badge that I swiped, but whatever. Light bulb, yes. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Ah, thirsty. Thirsty. Let's see. Both hungry and thirsty. Okay. Let's fix that. Scotch, that's the answer. That's always the answer. Let's have some tea. Just in case. And we'll do bread this time. Since it's just sitting there. Alright. The end table. Alright. Conference room. We'll go in there in a moment. And we'll go up there in a moment. Possibly editor-in-chief. Oh, actually, that's where we're supposed to go. Okay. So before we do that, let's do a bunch of other things. Because I can't stop myself. Yeah, sure. They're all getting coffee. They won't be in here. Typo of the month. Learn which words end in ibble versus able. If you're not sure, look them up. This is an unacceptable error. Excellent. To all copy editors. A memo to all copy editors from Jane Gardiner, copy chief, regarding restrictive commas. Please note that if a reporter has written Joe's wife Clara, you must fact check whether Clara is Joe's only wife. If she is, there should not be a comma between the words wife and Clara. If she is his second wife, however, you should use the comma. I find it hard to believe that professionals do not already know this, Jane. Underneath someone has handwritten bass backwards. It is inconceivable. I don't understand. John's promotion. Everyone, please congratulate John on his promotion from assistant to the deputy copy chief, deputy copy chief to assistant deputy copy chief. Oh my God. He was promoted from assistant to the deputy copy chief to assistant deputy copy chief. Well, that's nice. It's like an official title instead of just being an assistant. I'm sure that job is completely different from the last one he did. Okay. I'm just horribly curious about what's up there. Copy desk. Ah! Okay. They're all getting coffee. Duels over the Oxford comma will not be tolerated. Yes, he's somebody now. I don't know who, but somebody. Stealing all the stuff. Stealing all the stuff. I think you're only supposed to be to steal office supplies when you're working there, but you never know. It's neat how it gives you X-ray vision when you crouch down. You can see everyone's footprints. Scotch! That's always a win. Hmm? I'm hearing things. I have no idea what functions are on this table, but they look fascinating. Bunches of bound paper. Oh, so many cabinets. A screw. Nothing alcohol. I'm getting a lot of rubbing alcohol out of this trip. Okay. Look in here. More scotch. Excellent. You just carelessly leave these things locked in their desks. I don't understand. Strange meat. Excellent. Doing all the things you're not supposed to. Hey, wait a minute, Germany. There's a memory over here. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Hang on. Okay, here we go.
Where is it?
Somewhere in Germany. They're rather vague about it.
Is it nice there?
Yes, I'm sure it's the dance of the sugar plum fairies every day.
I can't hear you.
Oh, it's probably not a salt mine. I mean, I hope it's not.
But why children?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they want hostages. Or maybe they need workers for their missile factories with very small hands. Or maybe they're selling us all to the Turks. They said it's temporary, but who knows?
Why do they want all the children?
Oh, I don't know, Percy. I don't know. Dad says it's a test. If people won't fight for their children, they won't fight for any reason.
Great.
Did we pass the test? I said, did we pass the test?
Huh. Interesting. Did we pass the test? I don't think they did. Weird thing is, it feels as though that takes place after everyone gets shipped off to Germany. Maybe. So, there's me talking to Percy. If that's true. Maybe it's not. That's an interesting idea. Alright. Let's do this. Did we save the... Yes. Well, we had the memory. We'll do that again, just so that we don't have to go through it again. If whatever happens, happens. Yay. Here we go.
Arthur. Arthur Hastings.
Whole place hasn't changed at all, has it?
Where did you go? When you disappeared for 2 weeks? Did you ever remember?
I must have had too lovely a time. I was hoping you could use a reporter.
I'm afraid I've got a half dozen of them. Bloody useless, the lot of them. I've got 6 pieces on my desk, all about the new flavour of joy. Can you imagine? It's coconut.
Really?
Didn't Dr. Vlock make that announcement some time ago?
Gemma wanted to do a piece on him. I hope she hasn't fallen in a hole somewhere. I haven't seen her in days. It's bloody frustrating, too. There's all sorts of silly rumours about the tunnels under Wellington Wells.
Oh dear.
Gas leaks, water main breaks, maintenance workers at the pub instead of their posts. That were all true, Wellington Wells would be about to fall apart. I asked her to do a story about it.
Oh, well, I'm sure she'll turn up and everything will be peachy.
I'm sure it will.
I really...
Lovely to see you, Arthur. Drop by any time, really.
Really kind of want to know what
Gemma
it is.
was always digging up interesting stuff, from what I remember. Maybe I should poke around her desk.
What is this noise that I keep hearing? I'm concerned.
Sorry, Arthur. Terribly busy right now.
I probably shouldn't bother her until I've got the goods on Gemma's investigation.
Okay. So Gemma's desk, I believe, is down here. That's what I'd like to believe. Let me go down to manual save 6. There we go. All right. Now, in order to inspect Gemma's desk, I will have to, we'll see. out which one it is. Hey, how's it going? Not doing... You know, you could just give him some scotch. Jim. Jim. This is Jim's desk.
Maybe I should drop in on Gemma at home. If she's really vanished, then maybe I can get my old job back.
Yes. Always a good idea if you're looking for work to search the obituaries. I know it's terribly grim. But there we are. October 9th. Are you alright? You've been gone for more than a week. What's going on? I looked through your desk, but perhaps you've got all your notes at home? I sort of fear you might have delved too cleverly and too deep. Please tell me you're alright, Margaret. Oh dear. Okay. Why did I keep forgetting I could just give him scotch and then I could search anything in here that I wanted? Why did I forget that? Why? Give scotch, pick locks. It's that simple. No, don't take him down.
Lovely day for it.
Right as rain, right as rain.
Here. I want you to have this.
I'm right chuffed to know the constabulary is appreciated.
It really is. It really is. I really appreciate that you're not worried about what I'm doing right now. Getting more scotch. So much scotch in here. Here, let me hold this for you. Just give me a moment. Won't be a moment. Just checking to make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. Yes, there we go. Okay, is that all the desks? Waiting for your piece. Okay. I'm still waiting for your piece about the tunnel rats. I know what you're like when you're excited. Did you find something interesting underground? Very naughty to keep secrets from headmistress. Oh god. Alright. Just being silly, huh? October 1st, October 9th. Yeah. Okay. September 23rd, artistic hobby. Wait, I'm just going back further and further in time. I think it would be fun to have a piece about the artistic hobbies of workers underground. You know, the tunnel rats and such. Oh, there was some sort of art show. Have a look, would you? On a side note, I've overheard a chap in a boiler suit say they've been having modeling leaks down there. I'm sure it's just whinging, right? Yeah, I'm sure it is. The world is not coming to an end. Certainly. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's everything. Is that all I needed to figure out? God, people, how much coffee can you drink? Whilst, you know, phasing inside each other. That's really weird, by the way. Toasted chicory. Yay! Okay. No, I don't want moldy bread. I think we're good there. Something on the bulletin board I need. Report of the year, Gemma Olsen, was added to your journal. Okay.
Lovely day for it.
Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake?
Over and over again. Okay. The struggle. Should I talk to them or take them down? That's the question. Alright.
Sorry, mustache.
They say you see the oddest shadows in the street at night.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's probably best not to look. What was the thing that was added to my journal here? Let's find out. Reporter of the year, Gemma Olsen. Missing! Has anyone seen our reporter of the year? Last seen preening at her desk. May possibly be resting on laurels. If seen, please notify the O-Current. Oh my god. Yeah, hard to say. I feel as though something terrible has happened. Okay. Well, that was productive. I feel as though that was productive. How are we doing? Probably, you know, need to drop some of this stuff off. Where are we headed next? No idea. Cub reporter. The answers don't seem to be near her desk in the cart. Maybe she should get more notes at home. Find Gemma Olsen's house. Okay. Is she over here? Yep, she's over here. Alright. I'll head that way. Oh, not much time left.
You will take your joy immediately.
Not today, anyway. Back underground we go. Okay, let's drop off some stuff. Inventory. Okay, first of all, the crafting components we may or may not have picked up. Let's see, anything exciting in here? Yams! Move the yams. Always move the yams. Honey. More scotch. I don't need more than 10 bottles, I don't think, at a time. Hard to say. Strange meat. Those. I'm going to move 2 of the apples. Carrying toasted chicory. Tea, canteen, bread. Slice of pie. Pure water. Alright. I think we're good for now. Unless you want to store the bread. May as well. There we go. Make that part of life easier at least. Alright. Now where? Now we go to the other hatch. How are we feeling? We're good. Secondary Saint George.
Please don't let there be ghosts.
Are there? There is some slight hint that the supernatural does exist in this world.
What interesting things you smell when you barely see.
There are certain things that some strange bits of magic are going on. Strange occult worship. And, some of the wastrel areas. Alright. So, do I have time to find her house and do so? I think I do. I think I do today. Alright. Nope, don't mind me. Just wandering around here. Chemist.
What's your pleasure then?
Couldn't be better, thanks.
What stuff do you have again?
Afternoon.
Just curious. Chlorine. I need chlorine. Thank you for the chlorine. That will come in very handy. Do I also need vinegar?
For seeing you.
Yeah, I'd need one more each of chlorine and vinegar. And so, since he only had 2 of those, and it's like, no, right now.
There you are.
Anything else?
What's your fancy?
Bleach, Chem Lab upgrade kits, those are always cool. Those are 50 apiece though.
I'll be back in a jiff.
I'm,
That's
very
coming from
tired.
Gemma's house. That's a bit awkward.
Yeah, that's
Tells
not
you all
good.
about the bizarre and ridiculous things people do in other countries. Let's start with Thoroblows. It's an Icelandic festival where you
One is slightly concerned.
seal flippers, whale blubber, and my
Food is
favorite,
running.
fermented shark.
I have a feeling
You must be wondering,
this is better done at night.
you're preparing that, but you see, you let it rot in the sand.
Also, there are doctors about.
Poisonous.
Yeah.
Smells like the moon.
Let's head back to the
And
shelter.
then you hang it up to dry until it's chewy.
Some of the Germans were fairly decent chaps. I wonder if any of them survived the Russians.
That's a good question. Who knows? Evening, officer.
Actually, I'd love some coal on a cold night. But in check for the vacuum.
You must take your joy immediately.
Right, I'll get right on that. Alright. Yeah, there's a timing issue here.
I was traveling in Mexico back in, I can't remember when, but...
If I start that, that's going to take some... I don't know how much time. A bit of time. I think what we're gonna do is we do have other things we gotta take care of today, as I might just leave off for a bit. We'll see. 11:30, I stopped probably 11:45. We can give it a shot. We can make this a shot. I'm just gonna save the game, and he says, talking to himself, trying to make a decision. Alright. Let's give this a go.
Spanish. Originally the sculptures are made of clay pot.
Okay, that'll put us at night. Actually, yeah, if we do that, that'll make it so that it'll be
Try not to dream about trains.
4 nightfalls.
No, of course not, Your Majesty. But she was an idiot. And your sister Elizabeth.
Why is the alarm sounding? That's the question. And someone in our house is not supposed to be, and it's not me. I better check it out.
Had her beheaded, didn't she?
Fair.
Do you know, I should have...
I may have to clobber somebody. Who knows? All right.
I feel wonderful about everything else. Check, what rubbish. What kind of queen is happy all the time? Do you know?
Need to find a
times
bench.
I was happy. I really am. Surely there's more to life than just beheading people. Well, we did try beheading goats for a while, but...
Who are you?
Just stay in a rate to me.
I
Where'd you
miss
go?
my old bed.
Just here to read the meter.
I guess someone noticed she's not been around and decided to rob the place.
Speaking of which, here, let's be more inconspicuous. Wait, is that inconspicuous? It's hard to say. Kill the alarm. Fair point. Find the alarm.
I swear by all that is holy, if I find one toy train in your swag bag, I'm gonna knock your last tooth down your throat! Gordo, turn that fucking thing off and come back down here right now!
If the alarm's upstairs, I'm gonna have to get past Mr. Shelter here.
Ow! What the hell? Who the fuck are you?
I live here.
Love what you've done with the place.
Oh, hey, got him. I normally would not go quite this fast up the stairs, but... I'm finding cable. There it is.
My ears should recover in a few days.
Now.
No, I will not keep my voice down. I am a law-abiding citizen.
On the other hand, chemical bits, bleach, rubbing alcohol. Let's see. Anything else exciting in here? Who knows? Jim's diary. Probably getting these out of order. With sunshine, my mind is clearer, but every day is agony remembering. Who would take this willingly? And yet, in a morbid, horrible way, it feels almost good to remember. I know I should, Papa Joy, but I keep not doing it. Just have to not think about certain things. Discipline the mind. How much can I tell Margaret? Obviously we can publish exactly none of this, but I can't bear not finding it all out. Oh dear. Take the tea. Okay. Okay. Before I come back up here. Power cell. Let us head back down there. Figure out what's what. Oh crap.
I am not upset! I'm happy as a clam! You have no right to touch me! I'm a reporter! You have no right to touch me! You know perfectly well I've taken my joy! You can't take me away! I'm not sick! Or unhappy! Help! Police! Help! Someone stop them!
Oh dear.
Where are they taking her? Why did they take her? She sounds quite sane. Did she know too much? About what?
Probably has something to do with all this. I'm guessing. We'll come back and inspect that in a little bit. Oh crap.
Should we just take everything?
I don't think Dr. V would like that. The constabulary might notice.
I don't see anything talking about Dr. V here. Where's her study?
I thought vampires had to be invited in.
Donor!
Oh man, I should have taken stuff.
That ought to buy me some time.
Open up in there!
Who are you?
Okay.
Doctor, I must warn you, it's not healthy being out after dark.
Hayworth Labs, top secret. Memo number 1. Darling, you said, I don't suppose you have a better idea. Here is my idea. Let me ask the witches. I know they're superstitious idiots, but they were always talking about psychoactive herbs, and they were actually rather clever women when my mum had them over. And they know every weed and stingy hallucinogenic frog on all the homes. And I've been racking my brain about the inventory problem. I don't think we're going to find any more caches of old German goodies. Sally. Added in Gemma's handwriting. June-ish, 1961. I think Sally Boyle's handwriting, presumably to Dr. V. Memo number 2. Beloved, please don't be cross just because they don't have university degrees in science. Doesn't mean they don't know any science. You've got to stop underestimating people who don't think the way you do. Are you sure you're not thinking about this emotionally? And I know how you hate that. St. John's wort does contain a serotonin reuptake inhibitor, and it does make sad people less grumpy, for example. We could advertise the new compound as a different flavor of joy. Strawberry, say. Wouldn't that sound jolly? If some people take to the new flavors, then our supplies could last a few years longer, possibly till 1964. And then maybe the monkey will learn to talk. Just give it a ponder, please. For your Sally. Gemma's handwriting, July-ish 61, Sally again. Memo number 3. No, I don't care that you took credit for Strawberry. I don't care who gets credit so long as people are happy. And I certainly was not trying to impress the General. No, I'm worried that you promised a permanent solution. Of course, you know far more about biochemistry than I do, but I've never heard of a drug that permanently alters brain chemistry. Is that even possible? Is there a mechanism? Can you just chemically burn out all the sad receptors in the brain? The only permanent solutions I know involve electroshock or surgery, and then we're back to phrenology. But I think I read people a little better than you do, darling. The General is all very affable, but we've now promised him results. And we all know what happened to the last guy who didn't deliver him results, you know? Please tell me what's on your mind, would you, Sal? Okay. Alright.
As your doctor, I must warn you, it's not healthy being out after dark.
Alright.
Best get home
Examine the
before
crime
curfew.
board.
Come out! We're friends of Gemma!
Look at that. You've been a busy girl, haven't you, Gemma?
He needs our help. It's not healthy to be out after
I think I've found everything. Doesn't look like she found all the answers yet.
You seen Harry? Insert. I don't want more glass bottles. I will take that note.
Toxic fog.
What's this? Scribble note about leaks. Motor leak control unit number 3. Gas leaks. Parts. No maintenance. Human error. Another note.
Electrocutions.
St. Elmo Electrical Unit. 2 employees haven't come topside. Behaving erratically. Art project?
If I read it top to bottom, then right to left. If I finished Gemma's investigations, Mrs. Oliphant would have to give me back my old job, and then I'd have a press pass.
Note about Miss Snug. Someone has a permanent solution to the joy problem, says Miss Snug, but won't say who. There's a joy problem? Permanent solution doesn't sound ominous at all. Duct tape. Nothing weird there. There's that cannon. From a different game. Alright. Oh, there we are. I wish I'd had time to search the rest of the house. I mean, I could have, I guess, you know, by doing other stuff, right?
It's not healthy to be out after curfew.
Well, that puts us out here.
As your doctor, I must warn you. It's not healthy being out after dark.
More shovels. I feel like there was a bunch of stuff I could have grabbed. Nothing sitting on that workbench.
As your doctor, I must warn you, it's not healthy being out after dark.
Alright.
I guess I'd better go see what's going on this moteling regulation unit. Maybe the answer's there.
That's it! You run! It's not. As your doctor, I must warn you, it's not healthy being out after dark.
There are a couple of doctors in there. Fighting them is very dangerous, as I discovered recently.
Better get home before curfew. As your doctor, I must warn you, it's not healthy being out after dark.
Is it worth it? Is it? Is it? It's doing more of the same.
It's not healthy to be out after curfew.
And steal everything I could in here.
Best get home before curfew. As your doctor, I must warn you, it's not healthy being out after dark. It's not healthy to be out after curfew. Best get home before curfew.
Okay.
As your doctor, I
Maybe pacing all around in there.
It's not healthy to be out after curfew.
Cipher book was added to your journal.
Before curfew.
Chief, it has become too dangerous to commit things to writing, so I will henceforth put all my correspondence in code to you.
As your doctor, I must warn you, it's not healthy being out after dark.
Reform Club rules. Have you been naughty? Need a bit of correction? Please be our guest at the Reform Club and have a shocking good time. Invitation admits one. Not redeemable on Headmaster nights. Excellent.
Best get home before curfew.
Okay. There's nowhere really to hide over here.
It's not healthy to be out after curfew.
Okay. Now, in order to sneak up on him, I will actually have to, if I want to search that room, I'd have to actually use up some of the mojo that I have, which I have 3. If I throw a vomit bomb at him,
Best get home before curfew.
that will also take care of
As your
him.
doctor, I must
Okay, I
warn
can
you,
hide down here.
it's not healthy being out after dark. It's not healthy to be out after curfew.
Let's see.
Best get home before curfew. It's not
It's worked before.
to be out after curfew. I must warn
And that's the trouble. There's another one.
you, not healthy being out after dark.
This is really dangerous what you're thinking of doing just so you can search a few more things.
Best get home before curfew.
There you go.
It's not healthy to be out after curfew. Have your doctor. I must warn you. It's not healthy being out after dark. What's that? It's not healthy to be out after curfew.
Come on, one more. Porter's notebook. Excellent.
As your doctor, I must warn you. It's not healthy being out after dark. Best get home before curfew.
Got it. Okay, I think that'll be everything else that we need. Yeah, it's funny, the vomit bombs are actually proving quite useful. Toolbox! Excellent. Short spike. That's the room I was in. Good, good. Okay. Need to get going. And I think we're just repeating now. Everything where we were. Personalized care. Personalized care, what's that? Couple more things, okay. Let's go back and look. Reporter's notebook. Mysteries of the Joy Factory. Sunshine. S claims Verloc invented sunshine for himself. Why? How can he be clear-headed and not haunted by the past? Anyone with any human feelings. Sunshine rumored not to be a contraceptive like Joy. What happens if someone has a baby? Oh God, too awful. Plague. Toxic waste dumped in water, carried by fog. Outbreaks correlate to wind direction from Joy Factory. Permanent solution. Verloc's plan so secret even S doesn't know what it is. Irreversible. Mass lobotomy. Find a way inside Hayworth Labs undercover. Pose as a patient in Verloc's new studies? From the desk of Dr. Anton Verloc, Hayworth Labs, home of Usglass. Dear Mr. / Mrs. Blank, thank you for your recent letter. The symptoms you descript, anxiety, guilt, and hunger are all signs of joy withdrawal. I assure you that your troubles are all in your head, even though they may feel very real to you. A modest increase in your joy dosage should do the trick, but special cases may receive personalized care at Hayworth Labs. Any doctor can arrange your passage to our facility. Yours most sincerely, Dr. A. Verloc, scribbled in red pen. But do they ever come back? And it's a form letter. That's kind of the scariest thing about it. Well, he's about town. Ah, so many things. I know, I need to get going. Bolton is known as the rather serious chap who ran the Cryptology Intelligence Division during his unpleasantness with the Germans, but even Bolton manages to unwind. He finds advanced mathematics especially relaxing. His hobby is trying to prove Fermat's last theorem. I've always had a knack for seeing patterns others can't see, Bolton says. In his spare time, he also enjoys the cinema and detective stories. That's good to know. See, I am getting more information. It was a good thing taking me down. There was not an army of doctors, which is nice. Okay. Search the credenza. Did we look in here yet? I don't know. No, there's nobody in here. Yeah, this was the room I was in briefly. I already searched this one. Okay. I think we're gonna be good. Bobby pin. Always good to just give it a once over. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Which I don't think we did. Medicine cabinet. Excellent. Duct tape.
You can't run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you.
Oh dear. Okay, well that's our signal there. And the rubber duck. Okay, well let's get out of here. I think that's enough mayhem for one day. And we'll switch into our normal clothing. Normal. Get back out of here. We're not very far from the hatch. We just need to get to it, and then we can drop stuff off. Hopefully there will be no doctors on the way, because it's going to be the one thing we're going to have to worry about. Alright. Down the street. Doctors are out at night, probably.
You must take your joy immediately.
I'll get right on that. So, icing the body electric. Mrs. Oliphant said she sent Gemma to ask the workers about their art projects, but I have a sneaking suspicion something's gone wrong there, so we're gonna have to go to the work site next. All right. But right now, we must drop off our haul. Here we go. That's all the crafting items. And back here, yams. So many things. Honey. Scotch. Stew. We'll hold on to the stew. We'll get rid of the moldy bread. Sandwich. The sandwich is going to be useful. Put away the meat. Actually going to put the pies away since I have these two things. And toss those. Let's come back to this. Put the bricks away. Let's see what else. Bigger banger. May have to actually make more vomit bombs soon. I didn't think I was going to get so much use out of them. Turns out I did. Okay, down to 10 of those. Put the duck away. 3 of those. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to need to make another stunt duck soon. Maybe. Music box. I don't really use those. Okay. Drugs! So many drugs. Weaponry. Shovel. Truncheon. I like the truncheons. But I'm going to go ahead and... yeah, more effort. Put it away. A whole rolling pin. That's rare. Cricket bats. Because of course. Alright, that's much better. I feel as though that is much better. Okay. And I just have extra food and drink items, so I think that's why that's like that. Okay. Good. Good. I will now save the game. Having successfully gotten through all that. And that will be it for today. We've gone half an hour over what we usually do. Okay, let me just check a couple things. Yes, good. Alright. Oh, good lord. Hey, thank you for the host. Unfortunately, I'm actually about to go, but it's much appreciated. Well, folks, thank you very much. This has been really weird and very interesting. So we're back to just me at this point. Hey, how's it going? So what else is happening today? Well, as far as this game is concerned, I'm actually just very interested in seeing where it goes next, and you know, being able to finally get into Hayworth Labs and figure out what's going on there. I like that we're finally putting a lot of the pieces of the puzzle together. It is very cool. Hey, Lindy, thank you so much for coming over. Unfortunately, I'm actually about to wander out, but it's just one of those sad things that time, unfortunately, is not infinite. But I am, let's see, today what's happening. Today at 3, we're doing the Cold Ruins of Last Life. That is the end tabletop RPG. It is a setting for Dungeon World. Our GM Matthias will be here, and he will be helping us hopefully to finally get toward Castle Oblivion. We've been trying to do that for, I think it feels like months now. So that hopefully will manage. Tomorrow at sort of like 4 Eastern, so that in the evening we'll have our one-shot, which will be Life on Mars. That is a GMO story game about the first manned mission to Mars and how that mission affects all of the people involved in it. Then, let's see, what else is happening this coming week? On Tuesday night, I'm over on Off the Table playing in their Urban Shadows campaign. On Wednesday evening, we will have a Dungeon World campaign that I'm running. I do short campaigns every month, and so this month it's Dungeon World. We're using a setting called City of Pillars, which is based off of 20 Dungeon Starters, that product. So I'm going to be doing that. We're having the third of our 4 sessions of that. So things are going to get interesting. They got into a lot of trouble in town last time, and now they're going to hopefully get into lots of trouble out in the desert, so we'll see what happens. And Thursday we hopefully, as I might have intimated earlier during this game, we are going to have the premiere of a world-building show Thursday evening. Assuming we've got everything pulled together, I am trying to resurrect an old podcast that I did called Crucible of Realms. And in that show, every episode we would build a world. So we're going to try to do that again as a streaming show. Hopefully we'll have everything together and we're able to pull all the schedules together. I don't know the precise timing of when it'll be. It'll probably be like somewhere between 7 and 9 p.m. or so, and we'll see how that goes. I'm very excited about that. Friday, I will be, once again in the afternoon, playing Torment Tides of Numenera, more of that. And then, 1 week from today, we will have more of this. And so I'm very much looking forward to that and seeing how it unfolds. This game is delightfully bonkers, and so I very much want to see how it goes. But in the meantime, thank you very much for coming. I wish I could have stuck around longer, but sadly, I got things to do and got to prep for the thing this afternoon. So thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.